ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for spending time with us as we celebrate our incredible graduates. My name is Connie Christensen, and on behalf of the staff and students at Brainerd AEC, I am here to welcome you to our graduation ceremony. Normally, you would see me at the front desk at school. I am the person that shoos kids in who are late to class or are dawdling in the hallway. I am also the person they give their phones to before they go to class. And if this were a normal graduation ceremony, this would be the part where I would ask you to silence your phones. I would encourage you to have respectful silence during the ceremony. Tonight, my role is very different. For once, I can tell you to keep your phones and leave them on. Tweet your friends, invite everyone you know. Tonight, you can hoot and holler all you want as your graduate is announced and celebrated. This is a very different kind of graduation, so the normal rules do not apply. I bet some of you can't believe we made it here already. I bet it seemed like just yesterday that they were so young, and now here we are. There are a couple of things you should know. Our graduates will not be announced alphabetically this year, so don't go get a snack, you might miss something. But I guess this is also the only graduation we have ever had where you can hit pause, rewind, and rewatch. We only have one speaker, our principal, Jessica Hapajoki, who is coming up next. But this year, for the first time, our teachers will be sharing just a little bit about these amazing students. And by the way, the teachers and staff at AEC all want you to know just how very proud they are of all of you. They also would like to ask for your forgiveness and grace in advance for any mistakes or omissions they may have made. Without further ado, the principal of Brainerd AEC, Jessica Hapajoki.
Graduates, you did it. There are people all over our community and state celebrating your success tonight. You have family, you have friends, you have support people, former teachers, retired teachers, current teachers, school support staff, principals, district level administration, and the Board of Education, all celebrating you. They are all here because you've reached a milestone in your lives, high school graduation. A very special thank you to the staff at the Brainerd Learning Center, AEC, for everything they've done to make this day possible. Please give them a round of applause. And if you see them in the community, don't forget to thank them for cheering you on to the finish line. When I was talking last night with my family about graduation and how it would be different this year, it's because I'm used to speaking to you. I see your faces, your smiling faces in Tornstrom, and I see your families. This is just different. And my daughter said, Mom, it's just like vlogging. Vlogging, you've got this, Mom. I think you've heard that too. We have this, we've got this. That's why you're here today. Graduates, you've all seen me bring a new graduate into the computer lab so that you can share in their celebration. I love to see the looks on your faces when I introduce the student. Some of your looks are of happiness. Some of them are, oh boy, she's at it again. And some of you, I know, look up and you're thinking, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get there. But you did. You worked hard, you overcame obstacles in your way, and you reached your graduation day. Spring of 2020 or spring of your senior year is always going to be part of your story. How are you going to choose to remember this time? Are you going to journal? Are you going to make a time capsule or get a tattoo? Whatever you choose, make it sure it's meaningful. Think about 5 years from now when you're out living the next chapter of your lives, graduating from college, getting a new job, getting married. Whatever you think you'll be up to, how are you going to choose to tell your story? My example for you is the World Trade Center or the Twin Towers when they were attacked. I can tell you exactly where I was, who I was with, what I was doing. I can also tell you the next couple of days, the next couple of weeks, how everything unfolded, and for the years to come, the impacts that that day had. What will you remember? The 2 weeks of school you had off while the teachers prepared for distance learning? Hanging out with your friends before Governor Walz put safe-at-home order in place? Will you remember thinking, sweet, I don't have to go to school. This is great. I can do everything from home. No teachers to bother me, no secretary taking my phone. When I'm walking in the door, no principal bugging me to get off YouTube when I'm supposed to be working. To think, after those 2 weeks, we would all embark on a new path we've never been on. Working from home, keeping yourselves motivated, Google Hangouts with your teachers or your class, Google Classroom, just to name a few. Make sure you don't forget. You fulfilled the requirements for graduation while distance learning. That's something to remember. School is just a small piece to all the memories that you will carry with. What about the restaurants that were closed, except for drive-through or carry-out? You couldn't get a haircut. People were wearing masks everywhere. Everyone thought twice about going to the doctor and went only if you really needed to. Toilet paper. What's the deal with toilet paper? I'm still shaking my head about toilet paper. We will never take toilet paper for granted again. You may even think twice the next time you think about TPing somebody's house. How many movies did you watch? How many new Netflix series did you watch? Did you even break out a few family games? Did you try a new hobby? What did you learn about yourself? Think about what story you will tell in 5 years, to your partner, to your children, to your grandchildren. This is your journey to tell. As you embark on the next chapter of your lives, always remember you have grit, you have perseverance, you can, you have, and you will overcome many obstacles. Believe in yourselves. Don't forget, we believe in you. Stop by when you're in the area. Say hi. We love to hear how you're doing. Graduates, I'm proud of you. We are all proud of you. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Bridget Corbett, and I teach math and English at the AEC. I have the honor to introduce the following graduates. Lexuz Loxtercamp. Lexi started working for Grandview Lodge when she was 15 years old in banquet services. She started working last year for Buffalo Wild Wings as a cashier and server, doing some training in these areas for new locations this winter out of town. Lexi enjoys traveling, being with friends, and shopping when she's not at B-Dubs. Lexi really enjoyed the Friday trips while in the academy. Her favorites were visiting the horses and the charity cleanup trip. Lexi was part of the Brainerd Kicksters team, and one of the awards she received was Rookie of the Year her junior year. Lexi plans to earn a 2-year degree in criminal justice with plans to go on to earn a degree in psychology, hoping to be a criminal profiler. Her advice to students is show up, ask for help and work. Even when you don't feel like it, you'll be glad later that you did. She would love to go to Bora Bora with her camera and her friends and take lots of pictures of new and exciting things. Lexi Loxtercamp. Zach Thomsen. Zach enjoys reading and cooking when he's not busy with schoolwork. He says that being at the AEC was a fun and special experience. I wasn't sure about coming to AEC because I initially didn't want to leave all my friends at the high school. When I walked in, I immediately knew that was a good place for me. If I wouldn't have come to AEC, I would not have graduated on time. Zach earned Student of the Month Award, which is voted on by teachers and given to students demonstrating growth in the areas of academic work, social emotional leadership, or attendance that affects our school culture and reflects the values of our building. I am proud to announce that Zach has been accepted by the Navy to serve our country and will be leaving soon for training. I love Zach's words of wisdom to new students. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Everyone at AEC is a friend you never knew you needed. Zach hopes to travel to the Dominican Republic someday, as it is so beautiful. Zach Thomsen. Malik Beaulieu. Malik, or Big Mo as he likes to be called, worked seasonally for Kohl's and has been a cook at Riverside Assisted Living for a year. In his free time, Malik likes to hang out with friends, play games, chill with the family, and play, watch, talk, just breathe football. He was a part of the high school band, playing tuba. When asked about the AEC, Malik said AEC has always had my back on everything. There are too many good moments to share them all, but one I would like to have personal connections to all my teachers. I felt I could talk to everyone without feeling judged or ignored. Also, there was a writing workshop that I really enjoyed as well. My favorite memory of Malik was when we, the teachers, enjoyed cupcakes with him on his birthday. Malik is not sure what he plans to do after graduation, perhaps a trade school or earn his generals first while he decides. His advice to other students is to never give up. He would love to travel to New Zealand because of the landscape. Malik Beaulieu. Zoe La Doucer. Zoe has been working most of the school year at Grandview Lodge in housekeeping. When she's not working, and now that she's done with school, she enjoys hanging out with friends. Zoe has fond memories of going to football games at BHS with her friends. Zoe played hockey and volleyball during her high school years. She plans to become an EMT and in her free time travel the world to see all the sights. Zoe's words of advice to younger students is to focus on yourself and don't worry about what people think and say about you, because you are your own person. Given the opportunity, Zoe would like to travel to Italy. Zoe La Doucer.
Hello, this is Janice Strout. I teach social studies. I'm introducing Sebastian Mueller. Sebastian likes to hunt and fish in his spare time and would love to go to Alaska to go moose hunting someday. He will always remember the friendly staff at the AEC. It was a great pleasure getting to know you, Sebastian. We wish you all the best. Congratulations, Sebastian Mueller. Hannah Tibbetts. Hannah is employed at the Fun and Friends childcare program in Brainerd. In her free time, she likes to hang out with her friends. Her dream vacation would be to go anywhere warm, as long as she can be by the ocean. Hannah plans on continuing her education at a college and wants to become a dental hygienist. She will always remember the teachers at the AEC as being really helpful and caring. If she could give advice to younger students, she would tell them not to care about what others think, be you, and have fun. Congratulations, Hannah Tibbetts.
This is Jessica Hapajoki, principal at Brainerd Learning Center, and I'm excited I get to introduce Teya Carrico. Teya is currently working at McDonald's. She's been there for 3.5 years. When Teya's not working, she likes to paint and sometimes write. When asked about a special memory from AEC, she shared she enjoyed watching her fellow schoolmates. All of the different personalities were admirable. Teya enjoys communicating with anyone who will listen. She likes to help others embrace their opportunities to have a positive outcome. She shared, "The world is full of kings and queens. They'll blind your eyes and steal your dreams." The advice she would give to younger students would be, if you're not in control, you're out of control. Choices. Teya Carrico. Nathan French. When Nathan's not in school, you can more than likely find him outdoors. Nathan's on the fishing team and the trap team. You can often find him clay target shooting. Nathan's future includes the Air Force. He will be specializing in tactical Air Force maintenance on 5th-generation fighters. After his 3-year commitment to that job, he may switch to piloting. Nathan's advice to younger students would be, if it doesn't work the first time, try again. Nathan's dream vacation would be to Iceland. He's been there before, but he'd like to go back and do some more exploring. Nathan French. Konnor Wicklund. When Connor's not in school, you can probably find him playing baseball. If it's not baseball, you will find him hunting or fishing. Last summer, Konnor worked at LMI Lawn Care. He did a variety of jobs, including cutting grass and beach cleanup. One of Connor's favorite memories from AEC was the holiday games in the computer lab the week before Christmas. In the fall, Konnor is planning to attend CLC and play baseball. Connor's advice to younger students would be to work hard all the time and don't take your time for granted. It can come back and bite you pretty good. Connor's dream vacation would be deep in the woods in Canada on some little lake that you have to fly into, and it would be surrounded by mountains. Konnor Wicklund. Whisper Worden. Whisper Worden is the proud mother of Dusty. When she's not in school, she likes to garden. Her favorite class while attending AEC was knitting with Bridget. The advice Whisper would give to younger students would be, don't listen to what people are telling you that you won't succeed. You will. Whisper's dream vacation would be to go to Africa. She would like to experience the language along with seeing elephants and desert penguins. Whisper Worden.
My name is Sarah, and I teach art. I am honored to introduce these students. Felicity Thorpe. Felicity started at AEC her junior year. Her favorite memory was walking to school every morning with Hannah and Madison, her first year here. Felicity's extracurricular activities included dance for several years. Felicity has been loyal to her job at Speedway for 3 years and is an essential employee to her manager. When she has free time, Felicity enjoys hanging out with her friends or expressing her artistic talents through drawing. She may enroll in a few college art classes next year and possibly pursue a career as a tattoo artist. The advice Felicity would give to younger students would be, focus on yourself, your school, and your future plans. Don't get caught up in petty drama and other things, because that stuff does not last like you think it does. Your future is there either way. Make it how you want it. Keep a few close friends who are always supportive, and build yourself the life you want. Given the opportunity to see any part of the world, Felicity would choose seeing a pink sand beach in Hawaii. Felicity Thorpe. Sophia Dwyer. Sophia joined us the spring of her sophomore year. Sophia participated in Taekwondo and cheerleading. She lettered in cheerleading in 8th, 9th, and 10th grade. When Sophia is not working, she enjoys painting and just being in nature. She is not sure at this time about her future plans, but she would like to visit Africa, where her grandmother runs an orphanage. Advice Sophia has for younger students is, just stick with it. Get what needs to get done, done. Sophia Dwyer.
My name is Mary Tallis and I teach English. I would like to introduce the following graduates. Sam Landin. Sam has most recently been employed at the St. Matthias Bar. Sam's hobbies are hunting, fishing, and making music. He is planning to attend a trade school in the future. Sam would love to visit the Dominican Republic someday. His advice to younger students is to chase your dreams to your fullest potential and to not let someone's opinion affect what you are chasing. In the end, this is your life. Make it your best. Sam Landin. Cody Dwyer. Cody has worked at Cart Country, Poncho and Lefties, McDonald's, and most recently, Trade Home Shoes. He was named Student of the Month while at AEC. Cody's main hobby is basketball. In fact, his favorite memory of AEC was when he dunked on Michael, our counselor. He would love to visit North Carolina, France, and the Bahamas. Cody leaves behind some great advice to younger students. Hand your phone in every day, stay awake in class, and make sure to ask for help. Every teacher is super nice and willing to help. Cody Dwyer. Tanner Nickey. Tanner is employed at Poncho and Lefties. He likes to play basketball and hang out with his friends. Tanner will always remember volunteering to ring bells for the Salvation Army kettle drive last Christmas with his class from AEC. He plans to attend CLC in the Criminal Justice Program. Tanner would tell younger students to attend all of the football, basketball, and hockey games that you can. He says to enjoy your time as a high school student. Tanner Nickey. Cinquez Pindegayosh. Cinquez has been with us since the 7th grade. He was a student in MLAP, the Academy, and AEC. He says that he will always remember the teachers and the trips to Stars and Audubon. His hobbies include playing video games and biking. Quez will be joining the military. He leaves for basic training at Fort Benning in early June. He would love to visit China and Japan someday. The advice that he would leave behind is to not give up when it gets difficult. Cinquez Pindegayosh. Isaak Schneider. Isaac currently works at Nitro Square. His hobbies include playing hockey and woodworking. Isaac really enjoyed the photography class with Jana. Someday he would like to visit Prince Edward Island. His advice is simple: go to school. Isaak Schneider.
Hello, my name is Beth Ruley. I teach all of the subjects in the lab. I am proud to announce the following graduates. Michael Bonkowski. Michael said a fun memory he had at AEC was meeting his girlfriend. If he could visit any part of the world, it would be France. In his spare time, he enjoys playing basketball. This fall, Michael plans to attend Central Lakes College. He will be taking classes in the field of computer technology. Congratulations, Michael Bonkowski. Timothy Schenecker. Tim is spending the summer working on his family's farm. In his spare time, he enjoys skateboarding and making music. A dream vacation for him would be in the Bahamas. Tim plans on starting school in the fall at Duluth's Lake Superior College in their aviation program. Congratulations, Timothy Schenecker.
My name is Twyla Eric Belton, and I teach work-based learning. I'm pleased to announce the following graduates. Payton Taylor. Payton has worked for the Log Home Wood-Fire Pizza Oven for 6 years. In his spare time, he likes to play video games using virtual reality technology. His teachers remember him for a great sense of humor and loving his sleep and his coffee. When he isn't working or playing video games, he likes socializing at the shop. While Payton was at AEC, he especially enjoyed the indie writing class that he participated in this year. He and his fellow students learned how to self-publish and completed a book of short stories entitled Nothing Lasts Forever that was made available on Amazon. He also created the virtual cover for that book. He doesn't know what he wants to do in the future, but he knows he wants to go south. He would love to visit Rio de Janeiro because of its beautiful sights and ocean views. A memory he has of AEC is of the loud sneezes of a certain teacher. His advice to younger students is, just do your work. Payton Taylor. Mariah Karkhoff. Mariah has worked as a teller for Deerwood Bank for the last 9 months. She loves her job and can see herself in a career in finance and banking. She loves the outdoors and enjoys hunting, fishing, paddleboarding, and kayaking. Mariah appreciated the fact that she could go to school and maintain almost full-time employment while in school. She would love to travel to the Bahamas because of how beautiful it is. Her teachers will remember her as a tremendously hard worker who was serious about her studies. Congratulations. Mariah Karkhoff. Brooke Elise Lindquist. Brooke is the proud mother to a little boy named Roman. Currently, she is in school to be an EMT and then plans on going to nursing school. She likes spending time in the outdoors and has played a lot of softball. About her experience at AEC, Brooke stated, "All the teachers at AEC have always been so supportive and actually genuinely care about their students. If AEC didn't have such great teachers, I probably would never have graduated or even went back to school. Brooke would love a trip to Switzerland because of its natural beauty and clean air. Her advice to younger students: stay in school. Brooke Lindquist. Kaylie Jean Nielsen. Kaylie has been working at Hardee's for over a year and a half. In her spare time, Kaylie loves crafting. She will be fondly remembered by staff as hanging out at Connie's desk and talking crafting with Connie a lot. Kaylie started in this building as an 8th grader in the MLAP program. She's had so many experiences with our school, she said that it's hard to pick just one. However, there was a time when she was in English class sharing scary stories. Mary said, "If only we had a flashlight, we could turn the lights off while we read." Ever prepared, Kaylie pulled an enormous flashlight right out of her backpack. During her time at AEC, Kaylie received the Student of the Month award and was involved in Map Stars, where, through the years, her team took first in the state competition in Life Smarts, second in the category of team decision-making, and third in parent decision-making. Regarding Map Stars, she said that although it scares the bejesus out of you, it gives you an incredible amount of confidence. For her advice to younger students, Kaylie said, "There's no excuse, just enjoy every minute of it because it will be gone before you know it." Kaylie wants to get a 2-year degree in business and then go to culinary school. Her plan is to own her own bakery. She also can't wait to come back to AEC and get a picture with all the staff that have been with her on this journey. Kaylie Nielsen. Izzi Lawrence. Izzi is the proud mom to 7-month-old Kai. She loves spending time with him. He's learning how to clap, and he loves to use his loud voice. Izzi plans on going to cosmetology college, where she will learn to be a hairstylist and would eventually like to do piercings. While at AEC, she especially enjoyed yoga class and spending time with Dina. She said that she has gone to the Virgin Islands and it was the prettiest place she's ever been and she would love to return. Her advice to younger students is to make sure you get all your work done right away and stick to it. We're glad you stuck with it, Izzi. Izzi Lawrence. Tory Fleming. Tory has been employed with Walmart for 2 years, working in the freight and stock department. When he isn't working, he spends time fishing, camping, watching movies, and playing video and trading card games. While at AEC, he participated in the 3D printer class and was also a part of the anime club at BHS. His interest in anime is only one of many reasons he would like to someday visit Japan. His advice to younger students is to do your work on time. He would like to go to CLC to take some small business classes and is interested in opening up his own business. Tory Fleming.
Hello, my name is Heather Johnson, and I teach special education at the Area Learning Center, and I am pleased to announce the following graduates. Kat Everidge. Kat has been a cashier at McDonald's for a year. When Kat isn't working, she likes going on adventures through the woods, riding bike, swimming, reading, drawing, and binge-watching Netflix. Some of Kat's favorite memories were when she was in the choir room or supposed to be in the choir room. Kat will be attending Central Lakes College for her generals, then going to get a teaching license or a degree in computer animation. Kat's advice for younger students is, it's all going to be okay. It's easier than you think it'll be. Kat's dream vacation would be to see the Cherry Blossom Festival in Japan. Kat Everidge. Nicosha Kelley. Nicosha has been working at Walmart for a little over a year now. When she is not working, she likes to spend time with family and friends. Nicosha's special thought is how caring the teachers are at AEC. One of Nicosha's favorite memories is receiving the Student of the Month award. Nicosha is planning on going to college in the fall to get her generals and then on to nursing school. Nicosha's advice to other students is that school may be difficult at times and you may struggle to get stuff done, but in the long run, it is definitely worth graduating school and you can achieve so much. Nicosha would love to travel the world one day. Nicosha Kelley. Drew Shaw. Drew has worked at Wendy's for 3 years. He likes to play basketball and work on cars when he is not working. Drew has earned a Student of the Trimester at BHS while he was a sophomore, and his greatest experience while attending AEC was that he graduated. After graduation, Drew will be going to college to earn his degree in criminal justice and social work. Drew's advice to younger students is go to class and don't fall behind. Drew's dream vacation would be to go to Italy. Drew Shaw.
My name is Jamie Krauser, and I teach math at AEC. I would like to introduce the following graduates. Hayden Cunningham. Hayden has been working for UPS for the last 5 months preloading. In his free time, Hayden likes to be outside hunting, fishing, and four-wheeling. Hayden says, AEC helped me get to where I am today. It has me graduating on time and with good grades. After graduation, Hayden plans on working towards moving up to being a driver for UPS. If he could see any part of the world, he would like to go to Africa to see the animals there. When asked what advice he would give younger students, Hayden said, make sure to do your homework on time. Hayden Cunningham. Katherine Fetters. Katherine has worked at Mille Lacs Grand Casino as a prep cook for almost 4 years. For fun, she likes reading, playing games with her family, and camping. A fun memory of AEC is her first day. There was a hip-hop musical group there presenting to the students. It was really interesting. Katherine became a member of the National Honor Society in March of 2019 and has earned the title Student of the Semester twice. Katherine has taken PSEO classes with St. Cloud State University and Winona State University, where she took multiple classes learning the Chinese language. At SCSU, she was involved with an awesome cultural club called the JP Network, where members learned about Japanese and American cultures. Katherine's future plans include going to St. Cloud State for engineering and Chinese, and she would like to study abroad. She hopes to visit China or Japan to experience their cultures and visit the friends she has made in the JP Network. The advice she would give younger students, don't procrastinate. The aftermath is horrible. Work to your deadlines. Katherine Fetters. Logan Thede. Logan has held multiple jobs while in high school and is a self-described jack of all trades. For fun, he likes to find a game of pickup ball with his friends. He appreciates his dedicated teachers for holding him accountable and helping him get things done. Logan played football from 9th grade into his senior year. After high school, Logan plans to move to the West Coast and look for a job out there. He would like to someday visit Antarctica to see the wildlife and the scenery. Logan's advice to younger students is don't take time for granted. It goes by faster than you think and you're gonna miss it. Logan Thede. Allison Jones. Allison took many classes at Central Lakes College while in high school. Allison enjoys school and plans to continue her education towards a job in a field that she is interested in, such as archaeology or anthropology. In her free time, Allison likes to play with her dog, Henry. Allison would love to travel the world someday. She wants to see everything she can and meet all the people she can. She would like to thank all her teachers at AEC for helping her and encouraging her when she needed it most. Allison's advice to younger students is, do not fall behind in your work. It seems like no big deal. You can catch up pretty easy, right? Wrong. If you fall behind, things are going to get a lot harder for you. Allison Jones. Jacob Kruger. This spring, Jake has been working long hours for Elite Underground. When he is not working, Jake likes to hang out with his friends. While at AEC, Jake has earned the recognition as Student of the Month. Jake has also enjoyed playing for the Brainerd lacrosse team. After high school, Jake plans to go to M-State to become a lineman and someday hopes to travel to New Zealand to see the country. Jake's advice to younger students is work hard. It can be done. Jacob Kruger.
My name is Jody Moan, and I teach reading, study skills, outdoor experience, and am a special ed case manager. It is my honor and privilege to introduce the following students. Chelsea Frank. She has worked at Speedway as a clerk, and she's also done housekeeping at a resort in Breezy Point. And she has also in the past taken care of dogs and cats at Pine Shadows. For fun, Chelsea likes to watch YouTube videos, hang out at the lake during the summer, and spend time with her kitty cats, listening to music and playing Minecraft and Sims 4, as well as driving around town. While she attended AEC, she liked the fact that it was a safe environment, and when she talked to teachers, they weren't judgmental, but were super nice and helped answer any questions she had relating to any topic or class. Chelsea's favorite teachers at AEC were Jolene, Bridget, and Jody. She also took part in choir in 9th grade at the high school. Chelsea's future plans include attending CLC first and getting her AA degree, after which she'd like to get into Georgia University and become a veterinarian. Her advice for younger students is to keep moving on, keep pushing through even though sometimes it's hard. And someday she'd like to visit Germany, as that's where her grandpa is from. Chelsea Frank. Ashlyn Stanich. Currently, Ashley is employed at the Shiloh Assisted Living and has worked there for 10 months doing housekeeping and taking care of elderly residents. She's also worked at Rue 21 as a sales associate and as a dietary aide at Heartwood. For fun, Ashlyn enjoys being outside and going for walks, fishing, and driving around town. While in high school, she really liked her art class, especially painting and drawing, and she was also in art club and played basketball while attending high school. After she's completed her high school career, she would like to take an RV around the United States and make a point of traveling along the West Coast from Washington to California. Her advice to younger students would be, do your homework and graduate on time. If she could travel anywhere in the world, she would go to Ireland because that's where her family is from. Ashlyn Stanich. Spencer Sullivan. Spencer has most recently worked at Zorba's as a server and waiter. He also used to work at Ski Gull doing operations and maintenance, and at Cub Foods as a busboy, as well as Lakes Area Auto Solutions detailing cars. Spencer likes to work on cars, organize and clean things out, and he spends time watching YouTube videos and doing virtual hands-on experiences to learn as much as he can about cars. His favorite class over at the high school was government class, and while in high school, he took part in the art club. After he receives his diploma, he'd like to work in the automotive field, specializing in body and engine repair and learning the mechanics of auto maintenance, and he wants to make enough money to attend school eventually. His advice for younger students is, don't give up and finish strong. If he could visit anywhere in the world, he'd like to go to Iceland because it looks beautiful, or even Japan to visit their mountains. Spencer Sullivan. Ahnicka Perez. She's been employed at Caribou Coffee, as well as direct support at J&J Homes. In her free time, she enjoys painting, reading, writing, singing and playing music, as well as producing her music. The instruments that she's played include the guitar, ukulele, piano, bass, and the other string instruments. Some memorable moments for Ahnicka from high school were having study skills with Jody, and she also really enjoyed Sarah's art class. While attending high school, she took part in band and choir and played the flute, and was also part of the choir during 5th through 10th grade. After graduation, she's planning on moving into an apartment with her boyfriend in Brainerd. She would like to stay in the area and get her AA degree at CLC, and after that, go from there. She is certain that she will be getting a bachelor's degree, but is unsure as to what she'll pursue. Ahnicka's advice for younger students is, education is about you, not about anyone else, or how anyone else is progressing. So focus on what's going to make you successful. If she could travel anywhere in the world, she would like to visit the Hello Kitty theme park in Japan because it's cool and magical, and she loves Hello Kitty. Ahnicka Perez. TJ Voss. During high school, TJ has worked as Hardee's as a server, He's also worked for a tree service company cutting wood and hauling brush. As well as at the restaurant Jake's, he did some cooking. And he's painted houses inside and outside and is currently employed working on construction projects. During his free time, TJ enjoys riding his bike and playing video games. TJ appreciates all the help that he got from the teachers while at AEC and feels that he wouldn't have graduated without their help. He's received a Student of the Semester award during his high school career. TJ's plans for after graduation are to work construction and make some money. Advice he has for younger students: don't try to grow up too fast. Someday he'd like to visit Japan because he thinks the culture there is awesome and he likes their cars. TJ Voss.
This is Michael, school counselor. Maverick Norman. Maverick started with us last fall. His favorite part of AEC was the flexible schedule. This allowed him to get more sleep, but also to work for the last 10 months at Casey's. Maverick loves his truck and welding, and has been accepted into the welding program at CLC, where he plans to start this fall. Maverick Norman. Aaliyah Smith. Aaliyah started with us at the beginning of this school year. Her favorite part of AEC was the fun and caring staff. She loves camping, reading, and going out on the lake with her friends. She's worked at Boomer's Pizza for the last 2 years, and her plan after graduation is to attend CLC, get her AA, and then continue on to a 4-year college. Aaliyah Smith. Kaylie Stangel. Kaylie came to us at the start of her junior year. Her favorite part of AEC was going to Caribou for lunch with friends on Tuesdays. She would love to travel to Japan because she finds their culture to be so interesting. And her advice to younger students is that sometimes life gets hard, but don't give up. You will thank yourself later. Kaylie Stangel.
Hello, my name is Adam Ekstrand, AEC science teacher, and I'm pleased to announce the following graduates. Taten L.G. Gentry. Taten has worked for Pizza Hut as a dishwasher and a waiter for over a year. In his spare time, he goes to the downtown boxing and wrestling gym in St. Cloud to train as a boxer. He currently has 4 wins, including Fight of the Night match. Taten also enjoys playing video games and hanging out with friends. During his high school year, Taten has been recognized with the Sportsman Award in boxing and Student of the Month his junior year. Future plans may include being a pro fighter or going into the Marines, Special Forces, and hopefully CIA. He also hopes to travel to Russia to check out all the cool architecture and learn some of the language so he can understand the lyrics to the Russian rap that he likes to listen to. Taten's advice for younger students would be that even though it may seem like the road to graduation will take forever, appreciate the good times, stay humble in the bad, and always keep your head up. An experience that Taten will remember the most at AEC will be the dedication of his teachers that helped him and always stuck with him. Taten L.G. Gentry. Marcus Leonardson. Marcus has worked as a housekeeper at Grandview for the past year, saving up money to attend CLC for an AA degree. He will then transfer to a 4-year school. When he's not in school or at work, Marcus loves to play baseball and basketball, take his dog for walks, and go to the lake. A fun memory Marcus has of AEC is winning a Caribou gift card just for being there in attendance. If Marcus could see any part of the world, he would love to travel to Greece because of how beautiful it is. Advice he would offer up to younger students would be to make sure to get to class. Marcus Leonardson. Julia Richards. Julia has worked at Speedway for nearly 2 years now before recently resigning. Her future plans include going to CLC or St. Cloud State to earn a degree in radiologic technology. A fun memory Julia has of AEC is a time when she and Twyla shoveled off the ECFE playground so the young kids could go outside and play. Because of her love of marine animal life, Julia hopes to one day visit the Great Barrier Reef. Some advice that Julia has for the younger students is to always arrive on time or even early if possible. Julia Richards. Mazzy Young. Mazzy is the proud mother to a very handsome little boy named Zayden. Together they enjoy bike rides, swimming, visiting state parks and waterfalls, and especially going to zoos and Valley Fair, which he never really stops talking about. Mazzy says she enjoys everything about AEC and her experience. Starting in 7th grade at AEC, it has become a huge part of her life. She goes on to say that every teacher has been amazing. They have taught her so much and have helped her become the person she is today. The staff motivated her to become a great person and always strive for greatness. She says she couldn't thank them enough for everything that they have taught her and all the special times. During Mazzy's high school career, she has been the Student of the Month and has won 3 scholarships for CLC, the Student of Character Award, the Arlo Rentschler Memorial Scholarship, and the Gordy Langness Scholarship Award. While attending CLC, Mazzy is planning to get a degree in criminal justice. And lastly, Mazzy's advice for younger students is to just show up, focus on your work, and not on the others. Mazzy Young.
We also have some additional graduates. Justice Boltis, Kylie Coventry, Thede DeRozier, Derek Horton, Stephen Johnson, Allison Jones, Olivia Killeran, Joseph Plug, Jaden Rudolph, Sam Rule, Miranda Saliu, Briar Sapinski, and Connor Weiss. Graduates, now it's time to get your caps on. Please move your tassels from the right to the left. Stand proud. On behalf of Brainerd Public Schools, I would like to introduce you to the class of 2020.
you.